Hey guys, Jason with Awesome RT. So I've been having some issues with my buttons not working. Paddle shifters work, cruise control works. I can turn it on and use all these. Horn works, and the blinkers and all that stuff works. But just this side, has not been working. So I was hesitant to think that it was a clock spring, or the SCCM, but so that these just stopped working. They would come on and work sometimes, and then sometimes they wouldn't. And it just stopped. All right, sweet. So it went through like this self-test thing, I guess, and now it's back to, let's see, my buttons are working. Yes. Okay, so never mind. False alarm. We're good. Yeah. Okay, thank God. All right, well, never mind. Long story on this one. I'll explain here in a sec. So, long story on the whole button situation there. I said I'd make a video like a week ago on RT Life's channel. I'd posted a way to get the timers and stuff on the your gauge cluster, and then also on the Uconnect without getting the airbag error. But you wouldn't get the SR, like the font and stuff. It would just be, just the performance pages, track the timers, all that good stuff, horsepower, torque, all those gauges up top. And then in the Uconnect, once I had that set, I had the Uconnect pages on the performance pages on my Uconnect as well. But it wasn't the SRT Uconnect pages. It was the RT, I guess, the road and track pages. So it had a picture of just an RT, instead of having the SRT picture there on the main screen. Had all the timers and everything there as well. Had launch mode, but it did not work. You could set it, and then you just hit the launch mode button, and it would flash green and then go back off. It's like it wouldn't set, because I guess the RTs don't have launch mode by default. It also had like the performance modes and stuff, but you can set those. But it still was cool to have it there, and it was working. Originally I did that. I have an app that I use on my phone. RT Life, you were right, buddy. It was an app on my phone. I don't know if it was for iPhone or not. It was in the Android, Google Play Store. It is not there anymore. I bought it. It was a paid for app. I think it was like $5. So for $15, I used one of the oh, come here, you little motherfucker. One of these little ELM, OBD2 Bluetooth devices. For Android, scanning for Android or whatever. I got it on Amazon for like $10, I think. So I used this, bought the $5 app, and got myself the performance pages on the cluster and on the Uconnect. So it was sweet, and I was like, all right, the app was kind of wonky, I had to toy with it for a while to get it to actually do that, because you can enable the SRT pages on the cluster, but that gets you the SRT font and everything, which then also gets you the airbag error, at least on the 17s. And then my sport button didn't work anymore. It killed my sport button, so I couldn't turn on sport mode. So obviously that was a killer. So I took the SRT pages off of the cluster, and it reverted back to the just the RT, but I still had the timers and stuff. So it was all there. It was all working great, and I was like, okay, well, that's perfect. That's what, $15. I'll take the performance pages, sure. So what I did was I reset it all back to factory, because I was going to take it in to get my recall done for the cruise control, which I have yet to do. Probably still do that very soon. I don't use cruise control that often, but still good to get your recalls done. But so I reset it back, and then in that time I got a new phone and put it on the new phone. I downloaded it again, and then this time when I tried it, I did the same steps I did before, but this time it killed my shifter. So I was sitting there, and the car started up, and it says, shifted to P and then shifted to desired gear. And I'd move it back and forth, and it would just stay in park. It would not let me drive, switch out of park, which I think was because the steering column control module was losing, it wasn't able to communicate on the on the CAN bus. So, so I reset it again, back to default, and then that's when I started having issues. So like sometimes my buttons would work and they would light up, and then sometimes they wouldn't, and it would just be the steering wheel, like the audio controls. So like none of the audio buttons, like changing songs or volume, and then nothing that controls the actual cluster in the center would work. But cruise control would work, paddle shifters would work, my turn signal stick there would work just fine too, but it would just be the lights and then that left hand side of the controls. So I don't know, I've been fighting with it for days now, trying to get it to work. And today when I started it up, I moved my steering wheel a little bit. I just readjusted it because my wife had drove the car when it was very snowy. I should post a couple pictures of that real quick. But anyway, so I moved the steering wheel just to kind of get it, get comfortable again. And it started, I pushed the button and it moved. I was like, oh crap, it's back. And then it just kept going. It was just scrolling and scrolling. I think I got a video of that, so let me show you that too. What the fuck? So yeah, see, it was just like repeatedly scrolling. So I got home, turned the car off, and then just turned it into the accessory position, and that little screen popped up. It was a self-test, and I was like, whoa, what is this? I'd never seen that before. So I hit it to run, and then it went through that test, and then finished, and now it's back to working. So fingers crossed that it keeps working. Like I was saying about the app, though, $15 I got performance pages, but at a cost. It was a pain in the ass to get it to work, and it kind of jacked up my stuff. I'm a web developer. That's what I do for a living, is I do stuff, all things web. I have not dug into Android development yet, but I have the app, still, because I paid for it, so it's still in my library, but it is not available in the Play Store anymore. So I don't know, because there's something wrong in the app that's causing all these problems. So I gotta either try to figure out what's wrong with it and fix it. But I don't know that much about OBD2 communication. So it's it, and then learning Android development at the same time. So I don't know how long it'd be before I'd even be able to fix it to see if it still works. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I might contact the developer directly and see if he would just be like, "Here's the source code," or something. But who knows? I don't know why it's not in the Play Store anymore. But anyways, I'm going to cut this short, get back to work. But yeah, if this video was fascinating for you, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Gotten a little bit up on the subscribers. I'm up to 35, guys. Calm down. I'm going to be a YouTube star. Actually, I'm going to start a new channel. What is that called? I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, those people doing the noises and stuff. AMSR or something. This one girl's got 2.2 million subscribers, and all she does is whisper to a microphone and make fucking tapping noises and shit. I don't need a car channel anymore. I'm just gonna switch to AMSR and make tons of money doing nothing. Hey guys, just a little update to tag in this video. Buttons are back to not working again, so I don't know. I still think it's software related because of what I did. So I don't know if the actual module itself is going out or not, but so they'll come on like they're back to what they were doing before. Is it would every now and then they'll pop on. It's easier to tell at night when they start working again because lights come on, but I don't know. So at this point, I'm gonna leave it as is because the first time I did this and had this problem, it did this for a while, and then it came back and it was working fine, and then I tried it again and no. So anyway, so this time I'm just gonna leave it as is for right now. I got it back to my average mile per gallon, and that's what screen I usually leave it on for the most part. So I got it back there, and I can just deal with the steering wheel, changing the song and stuff. I mean, that's just convenient, but I can deal with it for now and see if it pops back on. But once it starts warming up a little bit, maybe if it's still broken, then I'll dig deeper into it, maybe replace the module. But we shall see. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Enjoy those Mopars.